There is an effort being made by the market to dislodge you from your position, particularly with regard to your XRP. There is a contention being made by one of the most well-known chart analysts for XRP. Moreover, I come across statements like that quite frequently. To add insult to injury, I am aware of what people mean when they assert that the market is shaking, as if they are attempting to defraud you of your resources. The way I see it written is like that. At this point, it could be the result of a specific market activity as a whole. Nevertheless, based on the manner in which they purposefully buy and sell property, I do not believe that the intelligent money out there does not care about you. There is no indication that they are concerned about your financial situation. It matters to them whether or not they are profitable. Whatever it is that you are doing is irrelevant to them. Their goal is not to see you fail in any particular way. As long as they are able to make money, it does not matter what happens when it comes to them. There will be a significant number of individuals who gain financial gain. This is not exactly a situation in which there is no winner. Investing in XRP and then selling it for a healthy profit is a lucrative opportunity for a large number of people in this market. As a result, when things are volatile, particularly when they move in a downward direction, it is not because the market is intentionally trying to hurt you. Simply put, these are the unavoidable outcomes that are brought about by individuals and organizations acting in ways that are tailored to their interests on a global scale. It is for this reason that the final result may be unfavorable to you if you do not base your decisions on your own judgment. Consequently, I am aware of the concept, and as a result, there is a genuine risk involved. Without a doubt, I would agree with that statement. That is how I see it written, but it's possible that I'm being too picky. I am completely perplexed as to how human beings can behave in such a manner. This post is absolutely spot on with the exception of that minor quibble. Look at this. Now is the time to take advantage of a genuine opportunity to transform your life and become wealthy. Nothing about me is out of the ordinary, but I am making progress. As far as the internet is concerned, I am nothing more than a guy who goes by the ridiculous moniker Moon Lambo. You are able to achieve this if I am able to. The majority of people, however, will not become extremely wealthy through the use of cryptocurrency. You can, however, do so. The fact that there is a chance out there is the most important thing. Taking advantage of it is something that falls under your purview. Moreover, this is unquestionably the case with regard to XRP in particular. Having said that, before I proceed, I would like to make it clear, I do not have any prior experience in the financial sector, nor am I a financial counselor. In addition, nothing that I either write or say should persuade you to purchase or sell anything specifically. Creating videos on YouTube about crypto topics is something I enjoy doing as a hobby because it highlights the fact that we have all been through situations that are comparable to what we are going through and that cause people to feel anxious. My first order of business would be to publish this post from the blockchain backer. Although it might appear to be the end of the world in cryptocurrency, this is not the case. But we are seated in a comfortable manner. It is not clear to me whether or not that assertion is true for those who hold XRP. It is possible that you will experience fear if you have acquired it more recently and it is a little bit lower than it was when you purchased it. This is because people react in this manner to things of that nature. I have my doubts, however, that the majority of XRP holders feel that way. There is no doubt that a significant number of you who are listening have been familiar with XRP for a considerable amount of time. Given its current state, it is reasonable to assume that you are content with it. You are also aware that the unstable state that we are currently experiencing is typical. Furthermore, it aligns with what we had anticipated for the years prior to this, which is a source of satisfaction. To be sure, to a large extent, the market went completely insane. According to the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we are extremely frightened. We are currently in that position as I write this. There is a great deal of fear. While you appear to be in another world, I believe that I am floating on a cloud. Nevertheless, the chart of XRP USD is currently at the top. Additionally, this is in the current era. On the following page are charts. This is from the most recent market cycle, which occurred in 2021. What the advocate of blockchain technology had to say is as follows. This week we witnessed a crazy pump and dump, and I have given a lot of thought to what we saw. During the time before the narrative, we experienced something very similar in the year 2021, and the bull continued to move forward with full force. The addition of Bitcoin to Elon Musk's bio on January 29, 2021 at 3 in the morning caused the price of Bitcoin to increase by 20%. It was the same day that it fell. Consequently, it goes without saying that the analogy here would be Trump's announcement that he would put XRP and a few other coins in a strategic cryptocurrency reserve, which caused the prices of these coins to rise and then quickly fall back down again. That being said, the article was enjoyable. Moreover, the disadvantage was not nearly as enjoyable. It was amusing, however, because in the end, we are just going to keep getting a larger portion of the cryptocurrency pie, which is exactly what I would have liked to have happened if it had remained in its current position. On the other hand, there are situations in which these overly enthusiastic actions are, in fact, overly enthusiastic. In any event, he stated that it does not appear to be a significant issue at the present time. Having said that, this is due to the fact that more than 2/3 of the individuals present here followed Elon Musk in January of 2021. Since the mainstream media continued to label us as a criminal sector, that was a significant turning point in the history of cryptocurrency that occurred at that time. Without a doubt, this is entirely accurate. Things of that nature feel wonderful until they stop feeling that way. When I say that there were numerous instances during the previous bull run in which sentiment and feelings were completely out of control, you should believe me when I say that. To add insult to injury, the cycle did not come to an end simply because those feelings were in a downward spiral. It simply did not. Moreover, the indicators that we are seeing here are not the best. Consequently, that is not the scenario that is most likely to occur. In this post, Dom, who is an analyst for the XRP chart, contributed his thoughts. Several users of cryptocurrencies are showing signs of becoming impatient, as I am aware. There is no reason to be impatient in this situation. To tell you the truth, on the other hand, he admits that he is experiencing some feelings of excitement and impatience. Along with that, I will tell you the truth right away. No, I am not. I am having an excessive amount of fun here each and every day, even in markets that are not perfect. I am not in the least bit impatient. This long-term perspective was something I had even before I became aware that cryptocurrencies existed. I knew that in order to retire and indeed be wealthy enough to not rely on other people or the government, I needed to have this long-term perspective. You have to be responsible for the entirety of your life and invest only in meaningless things such as exchange-traded funds, ETFs, the stock market, and the S&P 500. That is something that you have been doing for decades upon decades, and it's not a problem. The journey is over, and you have accumulated a significant amount of wealth, and that's it. You are then able to retire with dignity. In a word, exact. You are able to carry it out right here. Ever since I started applying the why of thinking to cryptography, things have been moving at a much faster pace. Because of this, investing in the crypto asset class has the potential to significantly increase one's net worth. On the other hand, I am consistently utilizing the same tactics because I was aware that I would inevitably want exposure even if I had no control over the timing of the market surge or the degree to which it would occur. Next, I will continue to follow along. Consequently, with regard to that particular aspect, my viewpoint has not changed. It wasn't until I was just starting out with cryptocurrency that I became concerned about price activity. Both 2017 and 2018 have been wonderful years for me ever since I successfully jumped in November of 2017. However, despite the fact that the market was falling, I believed that it might move. What I was thinking was that, nevertheless, I was of the opinion that this makes perfect sense. I made my purchase of XRP at a price of 55 cents once the dollar cost average was begun. The price of water decreased to 50, 45, and 40 cents. I continued to make purchases until the very end. By the time the price of XRP dropped to 25 cents, I am calculating the amount of money that I had invested in it. My investment has been reduced by more than 50%. I am aware of how it currently feels. After approximately 9 months, however, I allowed rationality to take control of the situation. In spite of this, the volatility of a price movement in this market has never caused me to experience such a negative emotional reaction. I've only ever relied on that strategy for the long term. Due to the fact that I am completely incapable of patience, I have never lost my tolerance. When I was in those early stages, I had the same fear of adverse price action that every other person who has ever been in this situation has had at some point in their life. In spite of this, I have consistently maintained that patience is a virtue. I am just as patient now as I was 7 years ago, which is a testament to the